Yeah. Stop changing my fucking settings, you fuck. Shit. Pain in the ass. I caught it this time, Queenie. What's up, Kane? I'm showing it's working now, so it must be slightly lagged. What, boo? Oh, you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Come here. Come say hi. You got to come up, say hi. Yes, look. Come say hi. Yeah, the little teddy butt. Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello. I saw it faster this time, Queenie. What's up, baby? You're a good boy. You're my good boy, Teddy D. Are you my good boy? Are you my good boy? Leave my leg alone, you little fucker. No, you cannot chew on my foot. That's my foot. Come here. You gotta say hi. You gotta say hi. Come on. Yes, I'll say hi. Yes, I'll say hi. What? What do you see? There's Pen! Can't see Pen. Can't see Pen. Thank you, Kane. Oh, Teddy, don't get on your sister's head. Oh, you can see Penny's butt. What's up, babe? Oh, all right. Don't hurt your tail on the damn bookcase. Stop. Your tail, boo-boo. You're going to hurt it. This is metal. That's, particle board. Don't hurt your tail. So the last thing I need is another medical bill for you. Ah, Teddy. Hi. So, hello. Oh, Teddy D. What? Ow. Ooh, I got these stupid skin tags. They're driving me nuts. Yes, I know. Don't get mad. What? What do you say? What do you say? Hey, Ted, come here. Up. Speak. Say hi. Speak. Right here. Speak. Oh, come on. You know how to speak. Teddy, speak. Whisper. Can you even whisper? Whisper. Do whispers. Come on, whisper, Teddy D. Don't hit buttons! Good ball. Don't hit buttons. You can whisper? No whisper? Teddy, speak. Come on. Oh, speak. Yes, good boy. Took you long enough. You never take that long. Leave your sister alone. Baby. They can't see you, baby. Nobody can see you. No, because if I move the camera, it'll be... Right, Desert? Actually, you're going to be Rat, okay? I'm not calling you 10. I'm not calling you Desert, Mr. Rat. You gonna say hi? Teddy, speak. Well, you don't have to get down to speak. Hey, Ted. Bye. You don't want to say hi anymore? No speak? Well, yeah, I said speak. Well, come here. Auntie Queenie's here. Yes, Auntie Queenie. Oh, that got him back here. No, I'm not Auntie Queenie. Auntie Queenie's not up my nose. Is she in the TV? Out there? The TV? He knows TV. Is Auntie Queenie in the TV? All right. She's not? Were you able to hear that? Queenie? Well, if Auntie Queenie's not there, come over here. Silly boy. Teddy. Is Auntie Queenie not in the TV? Penny, leave it. Ugh. I got dog hair all over my face. Ah. Teddy D. Leave it. I just told your sister to leave it. Come on. Okay, so I'm guessing with the awe you heard him bark at the TV. Auntie Queenie's not in the TV, okay? Penny, leave it. Hey. Yeah. No! No licking the stool. Be right back. No licking the stool. Are you crazy? He was using this to friggin' paint. There's no paint on it, but there's no reason to lick it either. Good Lord. I don't know what's been on that. Now what you sniffing? Ted. So, Mr. Ted is would you stop with the salt tablets? Come on, rat. Mr. Ted is doing fantastic in training. We have Canine Good Citizen this Monday coming up. That'll be step 1. Hey. Penny, you do good girl down. I heard you. Teddy, go lie down. You gonna go lay down? You can't lay down in here. There's no beds. And I haven't pulled all the damn staples out of the effing floor yet. So, can't do that either. Can't do that either. Okay, so, I have some shit for y'all. He doesn't know where it's been, and neither do I. I don't know what was on my contractor's feet. Plus, he was walking around and had, what do you call it, the plaster. Oh, I am gonna move it just for, I got it done. Ta-da! I got a green wall over there. Let's see if I fucked it up, or how bad I fucked it up. Yep, I did. It's too far that way. Got her? Yay. All right. I have a little shelf here next to my monitor, so I can look at you all better, and I can see in chat if it, oh, Kane, you know what? I hate that too. You put out so many resumes that you might even lose track, and you don't hear back from any of them. And I'm talking like 15 or 20, and you don't hear back. I quit looking. I quit looking after that. I was like, nope. But hopefully the careers department can help you. Hopefully they can help you. There should be something with your school that you should be able to have some kind of in, you know what I mean? But yeah, Teddy is very energetic. Doing a good job, you guys. We already did all the shit with the bells, so I'm thinking that the bells aren't going to hit again. Just in case, though, I gotta listen. The hell you sending me, rat? I'm not looking at pictures right now, you ding dong. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you guys is the quarter ton hoochie that you probably all might have already heard / read about. But this quarter ton heifer, oh, this, she needs a freaking slap. Oop, wrong one. Right there. Now, let me see. It's not doing it. And slight. Right there. I've been doing some work. Annie Ben, check you out. Good to see you. Well, see you in the chat. Yeah, he is a puppy, so yeah. Yeah, me too, Queenie. Fingers crossed for you, Kane. Alright, so y'all probably have heard or read about this giant slug. But, and trust me, we're talking frickin' Jabba the Hutt type shit. Alright? So, let's get into this, because what the fuck? Alright.
You know, it's no secret that it's very hard, if not impossible, to sympathize with the vast majority of lawyers.
Alright, now I need to check. Give me sound check, y'all. Because I couldn't check it. What the fuck is that? No. Not that. There it is. How was this sound, Queenie? Well, I'll pray for you too, Kane. Yeah, and that's true, Rat. But I'm guessing that you know who I'm talking about. Jabba the Hutt, man. Jabba the fucking Hutt. Alright, cool. Thank you, Annie Band. It's a little too loud for me, so I kind of touched it a little bit. Check me again, just in case.
We have lawyer jokes for a reason, after all, and it's especially true when lawyers are bringing frivolous lawsuits and doing the whole ambulance chaser routine. You'll find...
Okay, how we got? I turned it down a smidge for me because it was wicked loud. This is the second sound check. The chat is so slow. Yay! Okay, let's get into this shit, because, man, shit.
No. You'll find more popular support.
No pen, no bells. Well, hello, you. You can't come up right now, sweetheart. Go lie down. Go lie down. Go lie down, little boy. What? Really? 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 Are you mad that there's no bed in here? I haven't finished straightening the office up yet because I finally got that bookshelf out of the wall. That's fixed. The other side's fixed. But I haven't got it straightened out yet. Penny, bed. Teddy, go lie down, baby. Go on. Go to bed. Go on. You can lay on my bed. It's only right around the corner. All right.
For acne and herpes than you'll find for these people.
Wait, you got it.
You'll find more popular support for acne and herpes than you'll find for these people. But even with that in mind, there are a couple of lawyers that, if you have any heart at all, you have to feel kind of bad for at this particular moment.
No.
These are lawyers who are clearly being punished for some sins they committed in a past life, and those sins must have been truly horrific because right now they're having a very bad time. I'm talking, of course, about the legal team of a Detroit rapper who uses the name Dank DeMoss.
The
These
quarter
are
ton
not
bitch.
ambulance chasers so much as they are, I guess you would say, chubby chasers in the most literal sense. You might remember that a couple of weeks ago we discussed the sordid story of Miss Dank DeMoss. She's the woman who was far too obese to fit into a lift. She weighed something like 500 pounds. So the driver told her that she couldn't enter his vehicle. And in case you somehow missed the story, despite its plus-sized importance to our country, and indeed to the whole solar system, here's a very quick recap.
Oh, no.
Jib Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her lift rolled up.
As
I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh, I mean,
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires. You know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car.
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Now, as we talked about at the time, Madam Dank does not come across as a sympathetic figure in this footage, but her lawyers saw an opportunity there. They claim that in Michigan it's a crime to discriminate.
Oh, any band, could you do me a favor and check and see if this is actually playing? That was a stupid thing to say. It's actually playing because you're in chat right now. But can you pop the link in Discord? And I don't know if Jamie's in here. Maybe she could do it for Chris. No bells. No outside. You already been outside. You ain't going again. Come on. Come on. No outside. No outside. Penny, no outside, baby.
Discriminate against anybody on the basis of weight. They said that being obese is basically a protected class. So in this case, they're arguing that the Lyft driver might as well have said no black people are allowed in his car. They're equating this woman's decision to be heavier than a polar bear with being born with a certain skin color. And now they want Lyft to pay up millions of dollars. If Dank could not fit in his car or exceeded its weight limit, then I guess by these lawyers' logic, it was his responsibility to come back with a dump truck or whatever vehicle could handle the load, you know? But I have to admit, as something of an amateur observer in the area, it didn't seem like the most compelling legal argument at the time. Kind of seemed like a shakedown where they're basically just demanding a payout from Lyft so that the story goes away. And naturally, that led me to the conclusion that Ms. Dank's lawyers deserve no sympathy whatsoever. But then I saw this footage of Dank DeMoss appearing on The Breakfast Club. And in just the first 30 seconds of her appearance, Dank DeMoss completely obliterates
Why in the hell would
lawyer's
they put
case.
her on there?
She wastes absolutely no time in wrecking every hour of work that these attorneys have put into this lawsuit.
Oh, do tell.
It's like watching someone spend a month laying the foundation for a house, only to see a morbidly obese woman walk on top of it and collapse
Fucking
the whole
Matt.
thing.
Damn.
Metaphorically,
I hope you're watching this.
and
Maybe,
one might
Matt,
even say that
'cause
Dank DeMoss
you're terrible.
chewed up her lawyer's case and then, in an uncharacteristic display of restraint, spat it out. There is nothing left to work with at this point after these 30 seconds. And here's the moment that I'm talking about.
Wake that ass up in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Peace, Big Dank. How you?
morning.
You good?
Good morning.
What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi,
How are you? How you doing? Peace, King. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you,
The
King.
fuck that thing wearing?
This the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
A bigger chair or something?
Cause she already little. So,
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good. This is accommodation.
there you go.
I got your accommodation right here, fat girl.
Now, Kish couldn't make it
Wow.
out. Dank walks into the studio and then tries to sit in the chair and immediately asks, "Is this the only seats y'all got?" She's not satisfied with the chair that they're offering, even though it looks pretty large. And the other people are confused because they're like, "Well, what do you mean? It's a human chair. Like, what do you?"
I just realized I'm probably gonna get copyright hit, not strike, but I'm probably gonna get nailed. I asked Chill Rock if I could borrow his YouTube symbol with the little finger glove, doing this, like a Mickey Mouse type glove. So let me know, Chill Rock.
The only chair. So it's a chair. What other kind of chair do you want? And then, I mean, it's like if she walked in and like broke through the floor and then said, is that the only floor y'all got?
Oh,
You got any other kinds of floors?
damn!
No, it's a floor. It's a floor. It's like the floor. It's a floor. It's worked perfectly fine for every other person that's ever walked across it. But then she says she needs a bigger chair, so they roll out a couch for her. Okay, now, which by the way, in case you're not familiar,
Why
the
would they
couch
have
is a
that
seat made for like multiple people,
female on that?
like
Douche.
3-4 people.
That's like scraping the bottom to have that monster on there. Just saying. Come at me. I don't care. Jabba the Hutt was a monster too. They're in the same family.
And she took up the whole thing. Tax season, that magical time when we already not one paying seats that IRS is not 5895 advantage of trying to make the claim that you could fit in a Lyft driver's tiny sedan and that he violated the law by turning you away, then it stands to reason this particular moment poses a few problems for your case. Dank, by her own admission, cannot fit into an oversized office chair in a large studio with no other obstructions. Unlike a sedan, there's no roof over your head. There's or at least not one directly over your head. There are no doors right next to you, right? There's no seat belt you have to put on. Total flexibility, but it still was not enough. She needed an entire couch. So by her logic, if the Lyft driver was bigoted, then Dank is also bigoted against herself, I guess. If the law still means anything in this country, which it probably doesn't, if we're being honest, then Dank DeMoss's case has just imploded. So pour one out for her lawyers, but the interview didn't end there. Somehow everybody maintained their composure after this little snafu. And as the conversation continued, Dank actually drew something of an interesting parallel that's worth taking note of. Here it is.
Oh!
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't use that word in my house either.
I thought you were talking about the gay slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
But I just feel like it should be accommodated. Bigger people should be accommodated.
Now, you won't find a more succinct explanation for why we should never pander to any group of deranged activists for any reason. She's saying that because society tolerated the insanity of gender ideology, we should also tolerate her insanity. And in a certain way, she has a point. I mean, that's why the solution is to never accommodate any of this nonsense at any point. Once you start entertaining complete and total lunacy, then you get a lot more of it. And as the interview continued, that's exactly what happened. Things really went off the rails, particularly when DeMoss's healthcare provider, who uses the name Stormy, showed up to the set. Watch as Stormy...
Kane, you don't have to be respectful of my channel. I'm not respectful. There's no reason for you to be. I'm gonna be honest, Queenie. I'm with you. Quarter ton minimum is what I think. If I did my math right, quarter ton is about that. 550, I think. Thank you, Queenie, for putting the Hey, Rat, don't wreck it, dude. It is appropriately named with her there. You're an ass.
Who, of course, is wearing her white doctor coat for the interview, explains that Miss Dank isn't really responsible for weighing 500 pounds. Instead, we're informed that the real culprit is Dank DeMoss's thyroid problem. Watch.
I do.
Bullshit.
I work on myself, and when I feel like I'm getting too much, I try to fix it, at my
Liar.
pace, but you understand?
Yeah, we have waist specialists right here.
But
Fix her waist specialist. Fix her mic.
What's your name, ma'am?
What's up, Paranoid?
Stormy.
Stormy Anderson.
Stormy gonna get it right.
Oh, y'all, that's not a doctor. I bet you that's not a doctor. That's just somebody she freaking paid. I bet you. See, freaking...
Stormy.
thank you.
Explain the thyroid
one time,
thing
when
away.
we have these conversations with plus size people, it always comes up that, oh, everybody that's big isn't unhealthy, and some people just can't lose the weight. They're dealing with issues like she has a thyroid. What do you talk to us about that?
So I been Dank provider for a little over 3 months, right? And she's like,
Wait. What the fuck she say?
Talk to us about that.
so I been Dank provider for a little over 3 months.
I've been dank provider. The fuck doctor talks like that? What? The fuck? Not a doctor. Called it. Not a doctor. I don't know a single doctor that talks like that.
Right, and she's lost 80 pounds. Your 80 pounds gonna look different from her 80 pounds, right? Because she started at 580. So even with her being at 500, people be like, she's still not losing, but that's not the case. Well, her thyroid makes it very difficult for her to lose weight because her hormones is unbalanced. So when your hormones is
Hormones is unbalanced.
unbalanced and they're all over the place, it controls a lot of things and it makes it very difficult.
All over the place? Y'all gotta be fucking... Shut up, Rat. They don't care. We're not the thyroid problem, people. That person is. So tell them, not us. I'm sorry I said shut up. I am sorry. This bitch is not a doctor.
For you to lose weight, but keep it off as well. So I think for her, she's consistent because she done lost 80 pounds.
She done lost 80 pounds. Nah. DEI doctor. Here to it.
It's a medical provider, a doctor. She done lost 80 pounds. She done lost it. But she's wearing the white coat, so it's okay.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I was worried that I was picking, but I don't feel so bad now. He's being a dick too. Yeah, I was being a dick.
That's what's important. Let's just assume here that Dr. Stormy actually collected the blood work and analyzed it. And let's assume that Dr. Stormy is correct, that indeed Dank DeMoss has a thyroid problem. That's a real thing. You know, it's possible. But there is no thyroid condition on the planet that causes anyone to weigh a quarter of a ton. Okay?
Hey!
There is no
Hey, Queenie, I called it! Well, I don't know if his math's right, but coolness. Grandma has thyroid. She's not over the... What? Oh. I'm sorry, Kane. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude.
Thyroid condition that makes you gain so much fat that you now weigh more than 2 full-grown male ostriches.
No
I looked it up.
shit.
Okay, you cannot blame a medical condition for the fact that you weigh as much as a Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
Oh, damn!
Okay? And that's probably enough weight comparisons. I'm just trying to put it into perspective.
That was awesome.
At
Harley
most,
Davidson.
thyroid conditions make it a bit harder for some people to lose weight and easier to gain it. That's it. The only way that it's possible to exceed 500 pounds is to commit to a lifestyle of extreme sloth and gluttony. I mean, it requires an obsessive commitment to at least 2 of the 7 deadly sins. And if you disagree with that assessment, then your problem isn't with me. Your problem is with the laws of physics. Energy doesn't spontaneously create itself. Calories
True.
are a measure of energy.
Yep.
Therefore, calories do not appear out of thin air and just invade Dank's body. She is consuming them. And in fact, based on her size, she's probably consuming them at every available point in the day. But Stormy won't
He's
acknowledge
terrible.
any of this because she wouldn't, she wouldn't make as much money if she did. Dank wouldn't hire her. And then certainly, or at least there'd just be one consultation where she would say, okay, well, how much are you eating? And Dank would say, here's what I'm eating. And then she would say, okay, eat like 1/10 of that. All right, let's start. Cut out 90% of that shit that you're eating. And you will start losing weight right away. Okay? It's like that easy. But she doesn't want to say that. And
Oh, cool. Kane, she was Navy vet? Your dad was the only one that joined the army. Well, can't, say, never mind. I'm not gonna diss the army right now. Yeah, no, I'm not. Can't account for taste. Okay.
she also would not get to appear on shows like Breakfast Club if she did. So we've talked a lot recently about how doctors and scientists have discredited themselves. And this is another way. They've refused to be honest about what actually causes obesity.
She's not even a
Lazy
doctor.
people who eat too much become fat. Extremely lazy people who eat extreme amounts of food become extremely fat. That is the whole formula. But the medical industry has not been honest about it. And it's not the first time that this has happened. I mean, the medical industry took a similar approach with something like HIV. They were not, and still are not, honest about the fact that pretty much the only way you get it, the only way people who get HIV, are the only people who do get it are homosexuals and intravenous drug users.
Transfusion. As well.
So if you don't use intravenous drugs or engage in sodomy, you almost certainly won't get it. You might get other diseases, but you almost definitely will not get that one. But doctors didn't want to seem insensitive to homosexuals, so they pretended that HIV is an equal opportunity disease. It is not.
Same from me, Kane. Prayers for my grandma Coco. And yeah, thank her for her service. Tara said, "What's up, sister?"
More recently, we saw the same approach with monkeypox. We were supposed to believe that this was some grave public... More recently, we saw the same approach with monkeypox. We were supposed to believe that this was some grave...
That's the blister shit, right? Paranoid Android, there's a veteran is a veteran. Yes, a combat veteran has done more, but veteran benefits are better veteran benefits when it comes to trying to talk about shit. I was looking down because I was trying to make sure I said what I wanted to say right. I'm not I'm not saying that it's that combat vets don't do more. They obviously do more, but they do more because that's their job. It's the job that they chose. So they're a veteran that did a shit ton of fucking shit and got shit on while they were doing it. And if you look at it, basically you're saying that a combat vet is more a veteran than I am. And if you're saying that, then okay, fuck you. But I don't think you mean to say that. Do you? Oh, I got it paused. I want to. Is your correct? Correct, you are saying I'm less of a veteran than a combat vet? Because that'll piss me off. And that's the next thing I have to show y'all. Okay. The chat's slow, so just wanted to make sure. Because I have to turn my head and look, because I forgot when I'm doing this, I won't be able to see the chat on the screen.
More recently, we saw the same approach with monkeypox. We were supposed to believe that this was some grave public health emergency that would affect, say, a straight 80-year-old man. Just
Kane, it was just miscommunication because chat's slow, and what he said and then what he said after that were in two separate things. So actually it was okay. Thanks, Rat. Okay.
as much as it would affect a gay 25-year-old in Manhattan.
What?
That old man, just as much a grave public health emergency that would affect, say, a straight. It is not. More recently, we saw the same approach with monkeypox. We were supposed to believe that this was some grave public health emergency that would affect, say, a straight 80-year-old man just as much as it would affect a gay 25-year-old in Manhattan. The common thread here is that there is a refusal to be honest in the name of sensitivity, which has led to a lot of needless death and suffering. There's also...
Thanks for your support, Paranoid Android. Both in saying that and in being here. I appreciate it. On an aside, I'm almost to 1,900 followers on X. So, I kind of outpaced myself over there. I have almost half the hours to get monetized. Almost half. I've got the first two done. But I have to have 3,000 watched hours, and I only have like 1,480 something. So that'll take longer, but okay.
In the name of sensitivity, which has led to a lot of needless death and suffering. It's also led to a ton of footage that is frankly embarrassing to this country and to humanity in general. I began this segment with some of that footage, so it's only fitting to end things in the same way. Here, reportedly, is one failed stunt performed by Dank DeMoss in Detroit not too long ago.
Huh?
Watch.
That was gross.
When you're listening to the audio podcast, she fell over. That's what we just played. And just to be clear, the failed stunt, the stunt she was trying to perform was standing. Okay, that's... She tried to pull off the incredible stunt of standing, and she was not able to. So she fell over. Doesn't quite stick.
Well, no,
to
she was doing a bouncy squat, and then she tried to stand up and fell over. That was disgusting.
And yes, I played that clip. You know, mainly for the entertainment value. But if I had to find some other reason to justify playing it, I'd say the footage of Dank DeMoss falling over backwards in front of a crowd is, in fact, a solid metaphor for this whole story. Dank's story began with so much promise. Her lawyers thought they had a multi-million-dollar case against Lyft. Her doctor thought she had a totally plausible explanation for why her patient weighs more than a young hippopotamus. And then it all fell apart when people thought about it for about 5 seconds. It collapsed like so many other stationary objects in Dank's life. And that is why Dank DeMoss and her doctor, Stormy, who claims that people can balloon to 500 pounds because of a thyroid problem, are today canceled. Thanks for checking out this video.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, my goodness. You guys. That was hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That's cool, Paranoid Android. There's a lot of crazy shit all over the place. Oh, that... I apologize. That community church, that's me. I forgot. I'm logged in on the frickin'... Because I do the church website. Putting the pastor notes up and kind of... I was wondering who was going to say that. So, that chick was absolutely fucking disgusting. Gross. But the fact that she was stupid enough, well, first off, it was stupid that the Breakfast Club brought her in, because who the fuck is this chick? Nobody knew who she was until she tried to sue Lyft. And she tried to put up this video as if she was in the right and she was going to get money from Lyft. Although, she might still, because Lyft is woke, so. Lyft is woke, last I checked. Anyway. No, Rat, you've got some competition with Aniband, actually, because that's something he would say as well. You just said it first. So, I need to change my what in the hell? Okay, so I am using a different browser for what I've got. Paranoid, I do too. I really do. And I'm so glad. Oh, by the way, RFK confirmed this afternoon. Fucking yes. I scared the baby when I saw that. Let's see. Let me put the other browser. Oops. Window capture. Okay. Wise, there it is. Yay! Nope. Slightly too big. Here we go. All right. So, I don't know if you remember, I told you guys I get IG reports and stuff. And this is the highlights. Instead of reading all of them, you know, one after the other, this is just little snippets of them. Clippets. But, so, the fraud, waste, and abuse and evil is, I can't wait to see what Doge does with the VA. I can't wait. They better not freaking skip it because it's the Veterans Administration, because it is the most corrupt. I mean, we're talking USAID level, in my opinion. So, somebody in one of my veteran channels that I'm in said that the claims claims that are being processed must be down in that limestone. Is it limestone mine? That's from like the 50s or something like that. The limestone mine that's got retirement shit and all kinds of like stuff in it. And he said that's probably why CMP takes so long. Sorry, compensation and pension takes so long for. See, I got my brain back, but every now and again it still farts. Decisions for compensation and pension. That's why they take so long, because they're down in that limestone mine. Which is funny. Because everything that's down there, they do with supposedly pencil/pen on paper. It's just fucking stupid. So, first off, we got, for defendants, $110 million in healthcare kickback scheme. And all of these MFers, the loss to the VA is over $2.8 million. But you know what they got, if I'm not mistaken, they got they got $6 million in kickbacks. Loss to the VA is over $2.8 million. And why doesn't it say what the... Okay, so I do know that the sentence that these MFers got, where is it? I read this somewhere that they got basically home arrest. So these MFers do something like this, and they get house arrest, and they only have to pay, and then $110 million, $6 million in kickbacks. It doesn't say what they had to pay back. Fuck. Damn it. All right, well, that's still fucking huge. Now, you've got, school owners, so that's somebody that, GI Bill. So you got civilians up here, down here, ripping off the VA. And its various components. Let's see. These fuckers. Whoa. So, is a non-college degree school, and they sent fake information to hide the jackass's non-compliance with the rules and regulations of the post 9/11 GI Bill. So, in response to the subpoena, the owner and the certifying official conspired to provide fraudulent information, including falsified contracts and rosters. Wow. Between September 2012 and August 2018, VA paid over $17.8 million to the school. The owner was sentenced in the District of New Hampshire, it's this one, to 12 months home detention, 36 months probation, and ordered to pay restitution of approximately $200,000. Yet they got $17.8 million. What the fuck? Yeah, no. I didn't. The certifying official was previously indicted on charges of conspiracy to submit false claims and conspiracy to make false statements. Okay, yeah, but that's not going to get $17.8 million minus $200,000 He's not going to have to pay all of that back, the guy that was the certifying official. It's the jackass that got the fucking home detention. My goodness. All right. There's already a VA secretary, Rat. Yeah, Rat. I know it got recycled, but I'm just saying. So, yeah, that's bullshit. A year of home detention, house arrest. What the fuck? Unbelievable. Oh. See, now, the title that I put for this live, non-veteran sentenced for stealing more than $450,000 in VA compensation benefits from disabled veteran. According to an investigation conducted by the VA OIG, Office of Inspector General, Social Security Administration, OIG, and U.S. Postal Inspection Service, a non-veteran deposited into his personal bank account at least 4 stolen VA disability checks that were intended for a hospital-bound veteran who had been diagnosed with ALS. After the bank refused to deposit the checks due to a name mismatch, the individual and a co-conspirator used stolen identity documents to open another bank account in the victim's name and then successfully made the deposits. Between 5 years, 2015-2020, the individual and his co-conspirator stole approximately $460,000 in VA disability benefit checks intended for the veteran. The individual was sentenced in the District of Massachusetts, go figure, to 23 months imprisonment, 24 months probation, and ordered to pay restitution of approximately $460,000 after previously pleading guilty to theft of government benefits and conspiracy to steal government benefits. So, everybody is fucking evil. Everybody's evil. But then on top of that, we got a veteran doing this shit. Veterans doing this fraud shit really fucking pisses me off. Because it's bad enough that we got fucking fake schools and fake freaking everything from civilians and doctors that are fucking the VA over and all that shit. But then on top of it, there's a veteran sentenced to prison for compensation benefits fraud scheme. What the fuck? An investigation by the VA OIG, SSA OIG, and HHS, Health and Human Services OIG, revealed that a veteran made false statements regarding the nature of his service-connected disabilities, to include the receipt of a Purple Heart and Combat Action Badge, which means this guy's probably Army if I'm not mistaken, to fraudulently receive government benefits for nearly 14 years. The veteran submitted fraudulent documentation and made false statements to medical professionals, and in his applications claimed that PTSD or PTS was affecting his life to the extent that he was unable to work, perform normal daily activities, or care for himself. As a result of his fraud, he also qualified for and received SSA disability benefits and Medicare coverage to which he would not have otherwise been entitled. The veteran was sentenced in the Northern District of Florida to 33 months imprisonment, 24 months supervised release in order to pay restitution of over $779,000 after previously pleading guilty to theft of government funds and false statements. Of this restitution amount, the VA will receive about $378,000. any band. We won't even get started on that stolen valor shit. Oh my goodness. No need to admonish yourself. I'm trying to do better. I wasn't very good at the beginning of this. Oh. Former spouse of deceased veteran pleads guilty to fraudulently receiving VA benefits. So the spouse dies and the other one keeps accepting the frickin' payments. A VA OIG investigation revealed the former spouse of a veteran submitted false documents to VA both after their divorce and following the veteran's death, leading to her fraudulent receipt of dependency and indemnity compensation benefits and participation in VA's civilian health and medical program. Wow. The former spouse took multiple steps in furtherance of this fraud scheme to include changing her last name to the deceased veteran's last name, fraudulently becoming the administrator of the veteran's estate, and attempting to sue the federal government for $7.3 million. What the fuck for? The total loss to VA is over $129,000. The defendant pleaded guilty in the Southern District of Georgia to wire fraud. Oh, and then we got service disabled veteran, which is what I am, but it's a small business fraud scheme. Was subsequently awarded multiple set-aside contracts. SDVOSB, military government has acronyms for everything. It's Service Disabled Veteran Owned Small Business. So I'm just going to say the small business from now on. The business allegedly served as a pass-through for a large veteran business owned business elevator company that completed nearly all the contracted work. The potential loss to the VA is approximately $51 million. The defendants were arrested after being indicted in the Middle District of Florida on charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, major fraud against the government, theft of government funds, false statements, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Got another one. 2 civilians fraudulently obtaining CARES Act funds. Whoa. Plumbing and heating company owner sentenced for economic injury disaster loan scheme. These guys, the VA and the FBI, worked on this one. Revealed the owner of a plumbing and heating company obtained an SBA-backed economic injury disaster loan for his company for approximately $1.2 million. The loan agreement stipulated that the owner would use all the loan proceeds as working capital for his company to alleviate economic injury caused by the pandemic. Of course, that's where I heard of that. He subsequently used a portion of these funds for personal purposes, to include purchasing a diamond ring for approximately $83,000 and spending over $96,000 for remodeling services for his home. The business owner was sentenced in the District of Massachusetts to 5 months home confinement, to be followed by 19 months supervised release, and ordered to pay restitution of over $179,000 after previously pleading guilty to theft of government property. So, got the loan for 1.2, spent $83,000 and $96,000, and gets home detention and has to pay back $179,000. What? Oh, here's another one. Paycheck protection. Blah, blah, blah. Paycheck protection program fraud scheme. Of course. PACT Act. That's toxic exposure claims for burn pits and stuff like that. Overseas. In like Kuwait and Afghanistan and Iraq and shit like that. PACT Act prompted a rush of new toxic exposure claims and required VA to automatically immediately train staff on reviewing the claims and provide training at least annually. Needed more than that. VBA created online training courses and launched them starting on September 20th of 2022. OIG conducted the review to assess VBA's development and implementation of PACT Act training to prepare staff to process claims beginning January 1 of 2023. The team found the courses contained accurate information and addressed their stated objectives. The delivery method was appropriate. End-of-course surveys were done, and each course included end-of-course test assessments. However, VBA did not create summary reports analyzing the results of surveys and assessments in fiscal year 2023. So they did all that shit, but then they did not evaluate the effectiveness of the fucking training. Meh. Hey, Ars. What's up? Haven't seen you for a bit. Harsh email. You're a dork. Oh, that's too funny. Care in the community inspection of VA Desert Pacific Healthcare Network. Arizona, New Mexico, and Southern California. I do know that I read an IG report where a veteran that was released from in hospital care for mental issues, he was released and then within a week killed himself by throwing himself off the top of a parking garage with a rope attached to his neck, draped in the trans flag. They didn't know about it until somebody in the building nearby called. Let me see if it's on here. No. Let's see. But that's fucking rough. Federal mortgage fraud scheme. This is just... Oh, look. Daughter of deceased VA beneficiary. Daughter. Veteran. stealing VA unemployability benefits for 13 fucking years. See, this shit shouldn't be going on for that long. There should be a check-in for any veteran that's over a specific age or has a really like a terminal illness. There should be a check-in at least once a month to talk to the veteran, if possible, if they can still talk, for proof of life. Because family members are stealing this shit from the frickin' VA and they're not gonna get that back. Shit. But got the daughter, got the other one was a frickin' ex-wife. They were divorced even. Oy, oy, oy. But then you got veterans pulling this shit. Another veteran for the same unemployability benefits. This one's a VA fiduciary stealing benefits from a veteran. That's a VA appointed. The VA appointed this fiduciary to handle the veterans. That's what it is. When my final thing came in, some jackass put in that I needed to have like some kind of check-in to see if I would be able to handle my money. Because I got... Anyway, yeah, it was bullshit. But that's how I know what a VA fiduciary is. Is they try to pawn one off on me. The loss to the VA is about $178,000. Arrested after being indicted in the Northern District of Florida for theft of government funds. Oh, isn't this nice? Veteran pleaded guilty to groping a nursing student at Albany, New York VA Medical Center. The fuck? Then you got this, where this is... I don't know. I don't want to look at this anymore. It's pissing me off. So, let's go here. All right, Kane. It was good to see ya. It's night here. Now I gotta... Let me read. Probably saw some fucked up shit. The weak do that. Oh, jeez. Agreed. Agreed, paranoid android. It is fucked up, and it does need to stop. Hey, Redneck, what's up? That's bullshit, because I don't know of anything like that. Filling out paperwork proving that he was still disabled. The only way that could even be a possibility is if what he was awarded was a temporary percentage increase. That's the only way. And it is possible to get a temporary increase, because if you get really fucked up, you know, that... Wait a minute. A Marine. You love them, a Marine? You love a Marine? Awesome. Well, then you're going to have a better Valentine's Day than I am. Yeah, it's 7:14 here in good old Colorado, USA. And cold as a bugger. praying for your job, circumstances, and for Grandma Coco, just like Queenie said. So from both of us. So at least I'm back in my office. I'm back at my desk. Granted, it's a freaking disaster area in here. My flag from what I had over on the wall there. I don't know if I'm going to put it back over there, though. I might. Well, I need to move this because I have a metal version now that I need to put up. And I also need to make a mark. Well, anyway, thank you guys for coming out, saying hi. It is Android, and trust me, I'm trapped here. I can't leave because to move back to Rhode Island, there needs to be houses, and there aren't any. And the ones that are there, one, say they're a ranch, but they're not because the laundry's in the basement. I can't do stairs carrying something. Something that is a limitation that I have to account for. So, DK, I'm sorry it's been a frustrating day. Is it vehicle stuff or worse? Is it work stuff? Either way, I hope not. Either one. Come to VA. We've been talking about the VA all night. I don't want to go to the VA. I don't want to go to VA. Nah. The only way I go to Virginia is if Delaware. Well, Virginia's because I'd be going from Colorado to Rhode Island is going from the pot to the fire, basically. Oh, I'll look on I'll look on Discord. Thanks. I try to be a good egg. Not a scrambled one, though. Oh, and I know I've said this before, but I had mine before Elon had his. And just to let y'all know, I have a second one. Would this be worth giving away? Maybe? The other one? Because the other one's still in the box. And plus I have my red one, of course. But yeah, it's got all the good stuff on it, but you can't see it. I have lights that I'm going to have. I'm going to put lights in here. You got hills and stuff. Well, no, there's what is it? Adirondacks in Virginia and Pennsylvania, that area, isn't it? The Adirondacks? I think. Mountains. I think. And mountains aren't... I've had my fill of mountains. Because it's really a pain in the ass when you have to drive from one point to another point and you've got a big empty gap between one end and the other end of the street because there's something that goes down like a ways, and the street is the same name but the street that goes this way is a different name. So you got Street A here, Street B here, Street A here. You got Street B, different name, Street A, Street A. It's annoying as fuck and I hate it. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. I mean, in Rhode Island's not even anywhere. Blue Ridge, that's right. Appalachians. Gotcha. Yes, I do know that offer, and I'm getting to the point where I might take you up on it just because I need to get the out of here. I'm just... You guys, the mayor here pulled a Jussie Smollett. He did. I just... This was like months ago. Last year. I just, ugh. Can't believe this shit. I really can't believe this shit. There's so much fucking evil. There really is. That, you know, I've been considering getting an RV, you know. Selling my house and getting an RV. And just driving to wherever. Buying some land and parking my RV on it with a sewer system so I can dump it as needed until I can what do you call it, get a good paying job, because I'm going back to Sands. I'm gonna start my hey man, I'm going back to Sands, for those of you that don't know already, because I don't think I've said it on here, because this actually only just happened this week, that I'm going back to Sands. I'm going to get my cybersecurity and ICS, which is Industrial Control Systems specification on that. That's going to be the goal. And thanks, Danny Van. And I know you mean it, which means a lot. So thank you. 'Cause I don't hear that. Well, not that I heard it, but I don't read that very much either. Hoping. So I've already got 2 classes done. Well, I've got 3 classes done already. I'm only smart now because I finally have had about a month's worth of good sleep, where I've had deep sleep. I mean, I've had some nights of 2 hours of deep sleep and 1 hour of REM sleep. Kind of on average, it's 1 hour of REM, which is good. So REM is for mood and memory and shit like that, and which has also improved, by the way. And yeah, I thought of that, Red Leg, but I don't think there's... And hi, by the way. I don't think... Oi! Hang on. What? Oof. What? Come here. I really actually should get going, because I gotta give Pen her meds, and I'm late by 20 minutes. Hey, Ted, you want to say bye? You want to say bye? You don't want to say bye? Oh, come here. Oh, stop it with the freaking stretchy. Come here. You can say bye. You can say bye. You can say bye. Sugar boy. Mwah. Say bye. Speak. 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 You can whisper? Oh, that was friggin' perfect. I say speak. That was his freaking way of saying goodnight or bye. He yawned at you. You going back on mommy's bed, Ted? I'm a poet and I knew it. You going back on mommy's bed? Go ahead. Go ahead. That's where he came from. I didn't realize that. He sounded like he was in the living room. Bye. He hates when I say that. I do have to go, though. I have to give Penny her medicine. That might be good for you, DK, so you don't have to worry about translating what you write to us dummies that only barely remember their Spanish. What's a smoke master? Oh, feet. Ooh. Smoking as in meat? I love that movie! See, I speak in movie quotes and memes. It's fun. The thing is, Red Leg, I don't think that there are... Now, the city I'm in is... I mean, there's veterans and active duty freaking wall to wall here. But there's not in Rhode Island. And going from the pot jumping into the fire is what I'd be doing. So I've got a lot to think about, basically. So with that, I love you guys, and I'm so glad that I'm finally getting shit back in order, and I feel a lot better now that I've been sleeping well. I feel like I have my brain back. No joke. I feel like I have my brain back. And I have so much stuff that I want to work on. I've got a theory that I want to work on. And Annie Band knows what I'm talking about, so y'all don't think I'm making it up. I got a lot of shit to do. And the depression is slowly but surely going away. See you later, DK. And you have a good night too. I love you guys. Ground crew, you are the fucking best. And I love you to pieces.
Sharon takes the stage, brave, eyes fierce, hot. Nemesis of silence rips the air apart. Flight's over, but battle ain't done. News and chaos reflected in the sun. Retired airman, now a digital force. In the noise she cuts a blazing course. Ground crew gathers for the truth they earn. In the void of lies, their torches burn. Ground crew, rise up, let's break the chains. Sherry's voice cuts through our veins. No more shadows, no more.